Peace, love, and joy, everybody. It's your girl Vanika B right here on Free to Be Me TV. And today we are talking about your weird. Now, being weird is a superpower. People try to make you feel bad about being weird. People will always try to make you feel like you're weird is a bad thing. But being weird is important. It really is. Because if you don't have a sense of authenticity, it's hard for you to manifest the life that you really want, that really feels good to you, because you're not being authentic in who you are. Okay? So that's one thing. Being authentic is important to manifesting the life that you want. If you're acting like everybody else, if you're being like everybody else, you're going to get what everybody else has gotten. Do you like what everybody else has gotten? No? Okay, then don't do that. Okay, so moving right along. So when it comes to being authentic and what that really looks like, because people always talk about authenticity. I was talking about, authenticity is the highest vibration. It's so important to be authentic. Let's be authentic to who we really are. Everybody's saying this nowadays, right? And it's because we're in the age of Aquarius. Of course, we all know that it's the age of enlightenment, and we're all coming to the fact. We're all coming into the knowing that being authentic is the what's the word I'm looking for? Is the yellow brick road of sorts to true happiness. Okay? Because, like I said earlier, with you being authentic, of course it comes with persecution. Of course it comes with people hating on you. Of course it comes with the cons. It comes with the cons, but the benefits, the pros outweigh. Excuse me, I'm a little dyslexic. They outweigh completely the cons. Now, I know you're like, okay, Vanika, we get it. Be authentic, sure, whatever. It's going to help you manifest the life of your dreams if you're authentic to who you really are, right? Great. How do I do that? I've been faking my whole life. I've been faking since I was a kid, literally. I literally had to grow up in a household that required me to restrict and suppress and to hold myself in just to survive. So at this point, it's a part of my personality. At this point, I've been code switching since I was about 8. I'm 55, I'm 35, I'm 47. How the hell am I supposed to change this behavior now? Okay, friend, I got you. Let me tell you. Chill out. So, first, you want to get an assessment. You want to get not necessarily assessment. You want to gather up all of your mental faculties as far as it comes to what you like, what you don't like, what are your and not just like what are the things that you've told people that you like but you really don't like it. Not like, oh yeah, grandma, I love this but ugly sweater that you got me for Christmas the 3rd year in a row, because you keep forgetting. I love it. Thanks so much, grandma. Not that type of love. Like, what are the things that you're really passionate about, things that you used to do when you were a child? So you want to go back to your grassroots. You want to go back to your roots when it comes to what are the things that you used to do when you were a child? What are the things that brought you happiness? And then also, what are some of the things that you're interested in that are bringing you happiness today? Maybe there's something new that you've never even thought about doing before, and you're like, oh my God, I love this thing. Like, for me, golf. I love Topgolf. I went on a date one time and this guy took me to Topgolf. I love that damn Topgolf. I want to go back now because I'm like, yo, this is so much fun. it was fast. It was a idea. You know, it was nice. I liked it. And I never thought I would be interested in something like that. But now I'm like, And then I was like, okay, another thing that I like that I didn't think that I would like is tennis. Ciao. I bought me a tennis racket. One of my online mentors, he plays pickleball. I bought me a tennis racket. I bought a tennis racket and I bought a whole tennis bag, girl. It came with 2 tennis rackets, balls, everything. I was so impressed. I was like, ooh. Okay, stay with me. Story time. It's a point. So I'm like, okay, cool. I bought me some outfits and everything. Now I'm obsessed with tennis. Like, I'm trying to find me a tennis partner while my daughter's out of town because I'm obsessed. I don't want to stop playing it. I got like 5-7 different tennis skirts in different colors. I'm really just obsessed with it. Anyways, so but that's just like an idea, something that you like to do. Now, I'm not saying that I'm about to be the next Serena Williams just because I fell in love with tennis at my big age. No. But what I am saying is that when you're introducing these new things to yourself or going back into the old things, as far as like something that I used to love to do, I used to love writing poetry. I'm getting back into that, right? There are pockets of truth and of depth in each activity, in each hobby, in each relaxation mode, in each turn up, in each thing that's so fun to do. And you're like, okay, I'm trying to do this thing. It sparks something inside of you. So you could be having fun with your girlfriend or your boyfriend or doing something or whatever, and then all of a sudden you're like, boom, you just get a download. You get some type of intuitive guidance to go do this thing, to go practice this, to go be here. Okay? So I'm saying all that to say it is extremely important that that we get to knowing ourselves on a deeper level, because that's when it comes to that's the importance of everything. Like, first know thyself, and then everything will be added on to you. I know the scripture says, first seek the kingdom of God. You are a reflection of the divine, of source, of the universe. You are literally a reflection of that and a piece of that. You understand? So, with that being said, if you first seek yourself, this is the stuff that they don't teach in school that we need to make mandatory. Because if we had a better understanding of ourselves, there wouldn't be so many people going to school for the wrong major. There wouldn't be so many people hooking up and shacking up with people that don't serve them, that they're trauma bonding with, and then they end up having children. There wouldn't be so much mishap if we understood ourselves first. And so that's part of my calling, and a part of my mission on this planet is to help people to identify who they are naturally, and then to also shift into who they want to be. And that's a part of my mission. That me being a coach, me being an author, these are things that are natural talents to me, right? So, keeping that in mind, what are your natural talents? What are the things that you naturally love to do? Me also being an orator, me speaking. These are things that are important to who I am. These are gifts that God has given me. Some of y'all, I'm not even gonna put myself in that category because I don't do that shit. Some of y'all be hating on the next person about the gifts that God has given them, and don't want to walk through or go through the things that you have been called to do, and you've already gone through the struggles that you've gone through, and you're supposed to be now using those struggles and using your gifts that God has already given you and transforming them into something different, helping the people and inspiring people like the people that you are inspired by, that you like to hate on. Okay? This is a problem. You gotta stop, like we as people have to stop always being so quick to do the easy thing. It's easy to hate on a bitch. It's easy to hate on a dude. It's easy to be a hater. It's so easy. It requires nothing but some negative thoughts. Negative thoughts, easy to come by. Dime a dozen, easy. But when things are, when people are in alignment with who they are, and if everybody is on their business, another mentor of mine told me this, if everyone is on top of their business, then no one gets left behind. And I will always remember that. Miss Karina told me that. Goddess Karina. If everybody's on their business, you can't get left behind. So, what is your business? You are your first business. And right now, as being your first order of business, you need to take inventory. You need to go through and do inventory on your store, on your stock, on how you feel about your life. And I actually have a tool that I use that helps me to get into this. Actually, it's a part of my book, All About You 30-Day Challenge. I wish I had it with me so I could show you guys. I don't even know. I look down there. I know I don't have it with me. I didn't bring it out the house. But anyways, now All About You 30-Day Challenge, we go through these different parts of yourself as far as your life path, as far as your nature, what your nature truly is according to your birth name. Also, you learn so many different things about, your likes, your dislikes, but also your purpose. And that's what the book is really mostly about. It's about helping people to find out, what is it that I'm here to create? The universe, God, whatever you like to call it, is a creator. God made me in his or her or its image. If I am a creator and God has given me gifts to create, what am I here to create? These are the things that we need to start asking ourselves. Don't worry about what Trump got going on. Don't worry about what Elon Musk got going on. Don't worry about whatever the fuck else is going on, because at the end of the day gonna end. None of that stuff can affect you if you get real good about understanding what your gifts are, what you want to do, what you want your life to look like, and how you're going to cultivate that. This is what's most important at this time. I've come through as a channel, channeling this message. I know it was kind of all over the place, and I am going to continue to make these videos about learning self and understanding self and being what's the word I'm looking for? Being self-centered. Yeah. Being self-centered, for sure. A lot of reason why people are losing in life right now is they're not being self-centered enough. A lot of the people that are winning right now, they are paying attention and nurturing their self, their skills, their talents, whatever they got going on. That's what they doing. That's what they focusing on. They're not being distracted. And for those of us who are working on staying focused, you get distracted, you realize, oh, I'm being distracted, get back on your shit. That's why I'm doing these videos. That's the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing right now, because I know that I have to show up for my collective. I know people are waiting for me to tell you guys what God has instilled in me, show you guys what God has shown, what God has given me to give to others. And how terrible would I be to try to hold it for myself? So I'm sharing with you guys, even though it's a little raw. We outside, okay? I don't have all my notes and stuff with me, but I felt led. I'm at this park. I'm at this beautiful park. I don't know if you guys can take a look. And I'm getting grounded. I felt led to come outside. I mean, well, I was already outside, but I felt led to come over here underneath the trees, hug a tree, and make the video. So I did that. And I'm listening to Source. I just gotta listen. I gotta listen to Source. I have to be obedient. It is what it is. I'm listening. Okay. Y'all have a beautiful day. I hope that this message helped you guys. I hope that you understand why being weird is your superpower. Like I said, I'm going to make more videos on this. So just stay tuned. Comment, like, subscribe, whatever the case may be. If you enjoyed the video, thank you so much. All right, peace.